What is up, guys, and welcome to another Topic Tuesday. For you guys who haven't seen the other Topic Tuesdays, it's me talking about different topics that I find interesting or that you guys have suggested down in the comments below. So if you don't enjoy just plain talking videos, you can just skip this video and watch like a full day of vegan eating or a Flex Friday or something else. Without further ado, let's get into today's topic, which is how to be motivated in everyday life, as well as how to set goals and how to reach them. First of all, there are two different kinds of motivation out there. The intrinsic motivation as well as the extrinsic motivation. The intrinsic motivation, which is getting no external reward from doing an activity. So that is getting self-satisfaction and just pleasure out of doing your activity. Extrinsic motivation, which is the complete opposite, is getting external rewards from doing your activity, like medal, trophies, a social following, money, and all kinds of stuff. So now that you guys know what extrinsic and intrinsic motivation is, let's move on to how to keep yourself motivated by being motivated even though you don't feel motivated. So the truth is, you can't be motivated all year round. And I think this applies to every single one of us, even celebrities like actors and sports stars. I think that having a sustainable, healthy routines, as I've talked about in other videos, is really important. So by having a routine with your activity, in my case bodybuilding, it helps me to do stuff even though I don't feel motivated at all. For example, I don't feel motivated every single day of the week to go to the gym, but I still do it and I feel better most of the time after I've done it. So I can wake up at 5 or 6 in the morning and feel like going back to sleep or just lying in bed and watching Netflix. Not feeling like getting up, eating my breakfast, getting dressed, taking my bike to the gym and finishing that heavy leg day. But I still do it, and you know what? It brings me a lot of happiness, intrinsic motivation, as well as feeling good about myself after completing something that day. As for setting goals, you have to first find out what you want to set goals in, whether that is getting this kind of job or lifting that heavy ass weight or just feeling good about yourself. You can always put up short-term goals or long-term goals. I have a couple of goals that I can share with you guys. So a long-term goal for me would be in maybe a year or 2 or 3 years to do a men's physique or a classic bodybuilding competition. And I also want to travel a lot, maybe in 5 years or so when I finish school and stuff. Another goal I have is I want to be able to help as many people as possible out there by sharing my experience and knowledge. But first I have to learn more about training, anatomy, mental health, life, all kinds of stuff. So the last goal I have is making my channel grow to 100 subs. Hopefully this year, but who knows, maybe it will take a lot longer or a lot shorter. Nobody really knows. So a short-term goal would be kind of like having a weekly goal or a daily goal, maybe to squat like 150, 200 kilos or whatever your goal is, and have that as small goals and also have a long-term goal. So when setting goals, it's important to enjoy the journey along the way and not only see the finish line and the end goal. So what good is it to have a goal if you don't enjoy the process to reach it? And I'm not saying that you will enjoy everything along the process. For example, I know that some courses or classes in school I will not be interested at all in, but I have to pass them in order to get to the next step in school, as well as like finishing it and finishing other goals. And this will also benefit me in the long run, because I know if I can finish something that I find is super boring or I'm not interested at all in, I can just feel accomplished by succeeding in it. Last but not least, I want to talk about having an inner fire or versus an outer fire. And when I mean fire, I mean kind of like a motivation. So by being motivated to succeed in something and having that intrinsic motivation, in my experience, is a lot better than having extrinsic motivation, just because you enjoy the journey a lot more. An example is you can get short-term motivated by watching a motivation video on YouTube, but it will fade out pretty quickly, versus being like super motivated on your own to do something will benefit you a lot more, as well as it would stay a lot longer. So I don't know if this makes any sense or if you guys can relate to it, but hopefully you guys can. Anyways, that is all for this video. So if you guys enjoyed the video, hit that thumbs up, subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out!